Hello and welcome ERT tribe to the channel Equity Rich Trader. Today we are going to do IPO analysis for Go Airlines. This is just a short disclaimer that this video is for educational purpose. Please consult your financial advisor before investing. Let's have a look at the company overview. So the company is in aviation business. First, the company was established as GoAir India, then it is rebranded to Go First. This is a ULCC category aircraft carrier that stands for ultra low cost, with increasing domestic market share from 8.8% in 2018 to 10.8% in 2020. Let's have a look at the fleet size. So you can see this data is fiscal year ended March 31st of 18-19 till 2024. So for these years a forecast has been shown. The starting fleet for 2018 was 23. They purchased 9 more aircrafts, and for 2018 total aircraft fleet size was 32. Likewise, for 2019 it started with 32. They purchased 15 more and the fleet size was increased to 47. Now if you notice, for 2021 the fleet size was 56 and there is 1, so that is a deduction from the fleet size. Why that happened? Because companies take aircrafts on lease and say this is the manufacturer of this aircraft. GoAir has leased their aircraft for some period of time. Once that lease agreement is ending, then GoAir has to return that aircraft back to the manufacturer. So that's how it ended up having a fleet of 55. For 2022 the fleet size was 55. They purchased 5 more and it became to 60. Now this is the forecast for 2023 and 2024. They are expecting to have a total fleet size of 82 by the end of 2022. Sorry, it's 2024. Let's talk about the objective of the IPO. The IPO size is 3600 crore. Why they are issuing the IPO or selling their shares? For the prepayment or scheduled repayment of all or a portion of certain outstanding borrowing. So this is something to be concerned about. Almost 70% of the IPO is going to be the IPO money. Whatever they are going to get will be used to pay the loans, the replacement of letter of credits and repayment of dues to Indian Oil Corporation Limited, that stands at 255 crore. So the situation of the aviation industry is not so good in the COVID times, as we all have noticed. Hence, company has not yet even paid for the oil it has purchased from Indian Oil Corporation. So you can see companies not trying to get money to increase its fleet size but to pay the loans. So that is something we should be careful about. And there is one more section for that. Company is going to use this money for other corporate purpose, like for their official purpose or payment to their employees, etc. The IPO dates are not yet announced. Whenever the IPO dates are announced, I will come with the second part of this video and I will keep you updating for the dates when you can apply for the IPO and the dates on which the allotment will be done, and also for the dates on which you will get the shares into your account. So for that I will make a second video. Now let's talk about the company financials. The company has been making loss, straightforward. So for 2018 the company stands at 312 million rupees loss, that is approx 31 crore. In 2019 it has piled up to 386 crore, that is huge, almost 12% increase in the loss, almost 120%, or 12 multiplied by 12. Then for 2020 the company stand at a loss of 1270 crore, and for 9 months which are ending in 2022, the loss is almost 500 crore, we can say. Let's look at the cons and pros of this IPO. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a very adverse impact on all of the businesses, but this specifically impacted the aviation industry a lot. People were not moving around, hence all the fleet was down and companies incurred a lot of loss. The entire current and projected fleet of Go Air is Airbus A20. As we have seen in past also, there was some issue with some of the aircrafts of the company, and all the fleet had to be landed, right? They could not fly those, and if something like that happens, then that is a risk for the company. And the company is also having some issues with Pratt and Whitney engines, so because of these also some of their aircrafts had been grounded in the past. The company has been continue defaulting the payment of the lease agreements. That is one of the cons, and then the company's reputation and business can be adversely impacted if there is any emergency accident, or any of the aircraft of personnel of the company is involved in any of cases, crimes, or some smuggling like that. So these are the cons. Coming to the pros, the company is one of the fastest growing airlines with an increase in domestic market share from 8.8 in 2018 to 10.8% in 2020. So we can see the company is doing good in terms of market penetration. The company has ordered almost 98 A320 neo aircraft, so we can see that company is trying to expand its operations. And company also has won a best cabin service in Central Asia in 2020 award. The complaints for the company stands at only 3 out of 1 lakh customers, while the industry average is 10 complaints out of 1 lakh customers. So of course we can see that company provides good service to its customer. That is one of the plus point. The passenger revenue compounded annual growth for company has been increased by 25% almost from 2018 to 2020. So that is also a good thing. So now come to the market analysis of the Indian aviation industry. Let's focus on GoAir first. So GoAir was established in 2005. The domestic market share stands in 2020 at 10%, and it is serving 32 cities, out of which 25 cities are domestic, and the remaining ones are global cities. The average daily utilization for financial year 2020 stood at almost 13%. That is one of good average daily utilization. And the company's fleet is having all A320 family Airbus aircrafts. The current fleet as of 2020 is 56, and company has 96 aircrafts on the order book. That means they have ordered and they will be getting these year wise year. In 2020 say they are getting 10, in 2023 15, in 2024 11, like that. So they will be getting the aircrafts in segments. So if we compare GoAir with the other market players, if we compare it with Indigo is way beyond. So the market share is almost 50%. They are serving 81 cities, and the average utilization is almost same as GoAir, we can say. But if we see the current fleet is of 250 plus 25, so 275 aircrafts are there in Indigo, and on the order book it has 580 plus 25. That means more than 600 aircrafts has been ordered by Indigo. That is huge. So for the others also you can have a look and come to some decision. Now, what is the aviation industry standard in India? The between financial year 2010 and 2020, we have seen 11.9% compounded annual growth, yeah, for the domestic air travel, and 6.8% compounded annual growth for the international air travel passengers. So we can say it has been going at a good pace. That is not a concern. We have also observed that now the aviation industry is expanding up to tier 2 and tier 3 cities as well. Lots of airports are being built, so the future seems bright for the aviation industry at least. Now coming to the equity rich traders tribe perspective on GMP and ERT, right? So this is what we will be scoring this IPO out of 10, and this is the market GMP which we will be showing to you guys. But since IPO has not hit the market yet, we are holding on it, and once the IPO is live, we will come with second part of this video, and in that we will inform you about all the details on the GMP and on the recommendation of ERT. But still, you have to be consistent and make sure that you perform all your due diligence before applying. Now coming to the last part of the video for today's learning, the question for you is, what is DRHP? So DRHP stands for Draft Red Herring Prospectus. This document is filed to provide all the information which are related to the company, so that investors can judge the company based on their profit, loss, and their forward looking statements, their historical issues, including legal issues or corporate issues. So this is one of the best source to read about the company. Just thoroughly read about DRHP, and anyone can know everything about the company. So the issuer states have taken absolute responsibility, stating that whenever the information is provided in DRHP, they are having all the information correct, and company bears all the liabilities, right? Now we can read from there that the opinions, intentions, expert are honestly held, and that there are no other facts, omissions of which make the red herring prospectus as a whole, or any of such information or the expression of any such opinion or intentions misleading in any material respect. But still we have to be careful. Some companies can force the things. This is not particularly related about the GoAir IPO, but there are companies, they hit the market and take money from investors and just fly away, right? They promise moon in their DRHP, and in actual they have occurred a lot of loss. So that was the learning for today. Now the question for you is, what is forward looking statements? I expect you to come to the comment section and suggest us what is the forward looking statements made by the companies, what you understand from that. The detailed answer for this one you will get in our next video. So for that, like the video, do comment if you have any query, or and share this video with all your friends who are interested in the stock market, and do subscribe to the channel. With that, I will take your leave. Thank you very much from the tribe of equity rich trader. Happy investing. Bye bye.